Hello, Facebook, YouTube. Construction. Wooden places. But the ducks are relaxing down there. They're relaxing down there. And there's no ducks in the pond. And I don't see any surprise guest turtles. The turtles are the surprise guests because they don't frequently be over here. That's why I get excited when I see the turtles. They don't hardly come over. I mean, we got a, full pond. Well, we don't got no ducks. Oh yeah, because it's cold. That's why. That water cold probably to them darn ducks. Because man, boy, that cold weather, oh man, y'all north pushed down a mean cold front down here. Gosh, boy, that cold weather is like, wow, for real. It's the reminder to be thankful of being in the state of Florida. So thankful to be here. But that's another message, but the topic of the message, but I see a duck. That's one duck. One duck. Ah, there we go. 3 little ducks. Hey guys, what are y'all doing over here? What y'all doing over here? You're in the shade over here? Oh, they're eating. I'm sorry, I disrupted their meal right there. They're eating bugs over there. We got a cat. Cat. I wonder, cat and ducks. Wonder how they will mingle. See the cat? Hey, kitty cat. Yeah, cat looking over here. Cat responding. How you doing, cat? It's licking something. But interesting, cat and ducks. I wonder how that's gonna work out, that relationship. Interesting relationship. Well, the topic of the message. Oh yeah. I'm talking about acceptance. I really want to get on accepting something. Notice, failure to leave this premises, being instructed by. I'm looking at a sign. Yeah, just put a sign up here. Ooh, trespassing sign here. Okay. Well, they had to put that because a lot of homeless people leave their stuff in the trees. They put their stuff in the trees for a while, and some just leave it there. That's why they got to put this out. But that's not your concern. But the topic of this message, I want to talk about acceptance, and because accepting is just this simple idea. That's what makes accepting in a world system that influence more negativity than positive, influence more dark influence than the light influence. Understanding accepting things, acceptance is it's a must. It's a must considering that will, get people's, like in life, either you headed for danger or you headed to deliverance. Yes, either you're in your life, in the directions and the decisions that you make, either you're headed for danger or you headed for deliverance. As what Jesus did or God did to the children of Israel. He got them out of bondage that if they stayed in bondage, they would have been in danger of losing their life in slavery, and he got them out of there and delivered them. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You're accepting what you accept, you know what I'm saying, in the world system, is something else. And it's kind of like, I don't know if I could try to describe, it's kind of like acceptance is like this click lever. It's like this quick lever inside of us. It's a quick lever. Like if you press the gas of your vehicle. Hey, Mr. Al Smith. You press the lever in your the gas, and it's like bam, that gas shot right in the engine. You know what I'm saying? And combustion, and boom, move the car. You know what I'm saying? That is just like that simple that we press the gas pedal of our car, how quick that lever responds and reacts to our vehicles, and our vehicles going. You know what I'm saying? That's the lever of acceptance that we don't realize that we have, and to what extent will flow through there. As we know, when we press that gas, to what extent, how much gas will go to the combustion carburetor, whatever it has to go through, what that gas go through, and bam, and it does, it gets our car going. But to what extent we are not aware of when it comes to this world system of your television and radio and your internet and your environment that you're surrounded by. This quick lever it's just that boom. It's just so quick that we see, and we those that drive every day know how when you press that gas, boom, that car's like going. It's going. And it's like that's how simple acceptance is, when we meet people, hello, how you doing? You talk to a person, you have invited this person, you invited this person for interest. Like if that person is interested in talking to you for a reason, you have invited that person for conversation concerning whatever you talking about, and it's like, and now as depending on the conversation, there will be, would you accept this person's, company concerning more conversations, or would you not accept the person's company? That depends on the conversation and depend on the person and what the person's all about, pretty much. But unfortunately for most people don't care to talk to anybody, everybody. Me, I will talk to anybody and everybody, and because of the motive I have in my conversation, and where the direction where I'm going concerning whatever we talking about. I'm sure of my direction of my conversation with the person. Oh, another cat. Got some cats out here. Check out the cat. Hey, cat, what are you doing? Who are you chasing over there? Goodness gracious, kitty cat. Nice looking cat. But acceptance is powerful. I hope I got my ideal across to you about acceptance, because I want to talk about acceptance create perception. You know what I'm saying? Acceptance going to create one of the most important aspects of how you see life is your perception. You know what I'm saying? That, man, and like I said, living in a world that will influence more darkness than light, that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? It's the condition of this world that now we must understand how much what we accept is going to create a perception of how we view people, how we view things, and the decisions, and that's the decisions that we're going to make. It, like I said, it's either our life are going to get better or it's going to get bitter. You know what I'm saying? That, here's the thing. That one thing that people need to understand if they truly want to be honest about reality. Majority of your decisions that you made in your life is not really of the basis of what everybody else did to you. It's really on the basis of how you perceive things. Your perception is supposed to be the reason if you made bad decisions or you made good decisions. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, what we got to understand, people's actions and the things they do can do something bad to us or can do something good for us, but how much we allow that to affect us is how we will start making our decisions based upon, you know, based upon that, and yeah, based upon those actions that will create a perception. You know what I'm saying? You know, like a person, like, you know, I know a person that, you know, that talks about how much that person was mistreated by another race. You know what I'm saying? Mistreated by another race, and now because you got mistreated by many people in another race, you think now this race has bad people, you know, in it. You know what I'm saying? Or even like ladies, most of the time, more men mistreat you, more men mistreat you. Now you have a bad perception of a view of how you see men. Vice versa with guys, you know. And the thing is, this perception, I will tell, if it's of the world perspective, will always be incorrect. You know what I'm saying? That I, you know, try to, you know, I'm going to tell somebody, you know, say, well, Mac, how you know that is incorrect of the perception of our viewpoint? You know what I'm saying? Whoa, goodness gracious. Oh my God, people are just crazy. How you know that is incorrect? Well, it's called DNA, that every human being is created different from each other. Every human being is created as an individual that has individual characteristics and personalities that you can't just deem this person as the same as the other person that you, or as many of the other persons and persons that hurt you. You're not allowed to do that based upon that reality of DNA. Everybody is their own individual, and in conversations and meeting people, you must understand that ideal and really give people a better valuation of the kind of person that they are, is what supposed to be how we do it. But these days now it's like, oh, just don't talk to them, and don't talk to this person, don't talk to that person, and if you just don't talk to people, you know, your life is going to be right or something. People got, you know, that perception of, really, that's what's developed now in fear. See, your fear is now your perception. Oh my goodness. Yeah, goodness gracious. Up there. He's just up there. How you doing? But perception is what is developed and how much we accept. That's why you should not allow this world system of everything they put out there to affect your belief system. You should not accept, you should question. All right, me understanding is just a simple idea of questioning, and don't question on the basis of what you want to believe based upon your own knowledge. Is what really Satan get people in a cycle of becoming fools. They question based upon the knowledge of you want whatever you want to believe about a situation. You want it to follow the knowledge that's inside your head, you know, your carnal-minded knowledge that people like to do. You know what I'm saying? They're just going to make their perception based upon and question it from that viewpoint. You shouldn't do that. Oh my goodness. Oh, interesting. Interesting. How you doing? Well, I don't think you can park there. But you can't make you're not allowed, concerning that. I try to tell people, right over there, past the stop sign, the next stop sign, make a right. Yeah, make a right, and it's right there. You'll see it on the corner. Next to a stop sign, yeah. I'll see you there. All right. Your perception, that, well, your acceptance is going to create the perception. I forgot what I was going at, y'all. But the thing is, the ideal is what I'm saying is you can't question off of your own knowledge of things. And that's what people do, and because they want to believe this. I want to believe this. I want to believe this idea. I want to believe the truth can't come be established about what you want to believe. You know what I'm saying? You are popped out of your mother's womb and into a place that you did not create. Okay. You did not create, at all. You are a creation. You haven't established anything that exists on this earth. So you're not in the position to create the proper true perspective of life. That's period, point blank. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, this world system want people to believe, oh, yes, you can. Oh, you can say what you can believe, what you want to believe. You can think what you want to think. And now y'all can, oh, I can do that and think that you're right. And passionately, most people very passionately want to think that you're right from your own perspective because you accepted knowledge of a world system that's all about deception and all about power and control and controlling people and making sure people do not really accomplish. They lied to say that, oh, this country is here to make people succeed and successful at this, but they can lie and and a whole lot of people are in miserable, terrible positions in their life, and they're abusing people. And you can see around your environment, around you, of all the bad things that's going on in this country or going on in this world. But because you accepted whatever on television concerning, they want you to believe, you don't see that this world and this country is horrible. Is horrible based upon the standard of what God desired it to and created it to be. It's horrible based upon God's standard, but we accepted a whole lot of stuff of what they say is what's right. And, that's how the deception continues on and on and on. And really, people are not going to be sincere to get the true answer to find out what's going on. Well, Jesus said, ask and shall be given unto you, seek and you shall find, knocking the doors will be open to you. You suppose it's there. This answer will always be there. It's what Jesus is hinting to those that understand or developing his perception. See, it says being holy, Romans 12:1, talking about holy and acceptable unto God. When you become of God, you only accept what God perceived is right. What God perceived is what the Creator perceived is right, pretty much. Not God, or more likely they call it God's righteousness, not as your own righteousness, what it talks about in Romans 10:3. Your own righteousness will ignore God's righteousness. It's what the problem is going on right now concerning people's perception. What they accept that create a perception, so they don't receive the right answers. They just get what's right, what I want to believe is right answers that leads to more disappointments and horrible situations of horrible decisions people will make because they got the wrong person. They accepted the wrong things in their mind. Now they got the wrong perception of how they look at life. All right, that's a message. Hope you got it. To God be the glory. Him for never in Jesus' name. Amen.